to Twitch. That'd be the one. So, what am I doing? I don't know. Twitch. Blacksad. Under the skin. No, it isn't. I just saw that underneath the bit I was doing here. It's Blacksad, a furry game. No, it's not. Right, here we go then. Now, I have to give you a warning. The image that is here could be disturbing. Alright? And triggering. So, I do have to warn you on that. Alright? So, now that I've warned you about that, here it is. Turn around, look up. And there's the screen. Okay, so this interactive drama uses similar controls to other games of its genre. Do you still want to enable the tutorial? Yes. Yes, I do. You can see why, yeah. Under the skin and into the sheets for a solid nap of high-pitched strings. Let's give the tutorial in case people haven't used it before. But I'd rather warn people than actually go, oh no, you didn't warn us about this. But now it's gone. It's gone.
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization. Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be.
Where is the damn detective? I'm gonna rip his head off. I swear I'll tear his eyes out. Hey! Hand over the pictures, you bastard. Now! Otherwise, you're gonna be dead meat. Hear me, cat?
Right. Okay, so when talking with other characters, you get to choose both your answers and your questions. In some conversations, you can take all the time you need. In others, you'll have to think quickly and reply before the time is up. In these occasions, you can also choose to stay silent. Telltale game, almost. You saw my face, yeah. Right, tig old biddies.
Do I know you? Your face rings a bell, but...
You've been spying on me. You took pictures of me with a lady.
Well, then you'll understand why I didn't really focus on your face, right?
I'm gonna kill...
Okay, so every now and then you'll have to act swiftly using the left to move the button, the arrow. Okay. Okay, so you have to... So I'm going to have to be very sort of alert. Alright, chat? I'm watching you.
You!
Okay, exit certain moments during the game, you will need to quickly press the indicator button. Yeah.
Get me the goddamn pictures!
It's like from one to the other, really, isn't it? Yeah, okay, Dad. You're not my supervisor. Throughout the game, you'll have to make decisions. Some of them will have minor consequences, like choosing whether to throw a punch or strike with a headbutt. But be careful, some decisions will be more transcendental and have a major impact down the line. So they will remember this. In some cases, you have all the time you need to make a decision, again, before the time is up.
It wasn't the first time I regretted being a guy like him. Or at least I got enough time to aim at his soft spots.
It has to be the bollocks.
Oh man, you broke my jaw.
Well, now it matches your marriage.
If you show my wife those pictures, I'm dead meat. You'll ruin my life, please.
I don't enjoy meddling in others' affairs, but it's my job, and I've got bills to pay. You're the one cheating on your wife, buddy. This is on you.
Hey, I'm no two-timer, I swear. It only happened once, for God's sake. I'm just
That's
a
one too
bodyguard,
many.
that's all. She seduced me. I love my wife, honest to God. I even quit the damn job for her. You can't break up a family for one tiny mistake.
Right. Okay. Your detective notebook. Yes. Included. Never forget. Right. Okay.
Breaking up your family? I don't think you need my help there, buddy.
Okay, how about this? You give me those pictures and tell her a white lie, and I pay you 10 times what she's offering. You save my family, and you make a pretty penny.
Nope.
What do you say? Deal?
For as long as I could remember, I had collected nothing more than bad gigs, debt, and sorrow. My self-respect and bank account were racing to see who'd hit rock bottom first. You're
No
only
deal.
making things worse. You better leave before I lose it.
Look, partner, I've been asking about you. You're a good detective, but I know you've seen better days. You've had nothing but crappy cases lately, like this one. I'm offering you a way out. Money can go a long way, you know. You could try running some ads. Maybe you'll find better clients and well-paid gigs. You know, start all over? Come on, think about it. You can save my family and save yourself.
I said no deal.
I warned you. Okay, now I'm officially about to lose my cool.
Yeah, I'm not taking a bribe. Because again, not my marriage. He's the one who fucked up. Yeah.
3,
You son of a...
2,
Wait, man, don't shoot.
1.
You are gonna regret messing with Eugene Colbert. I swear to God you will.
My uninvited guest had left me several gifts. First of all, a swollen hand.
I want to try
That
and put
guy's skin was hard as a rock.
subtitles on
Second
for
of
you
all,
guys.
an empty wallet. Business as usual. Third, the feeling that my moral compass was far too calibrated for my own good. Last but not least, the certainty that more gifts were yet to come.
He's a nice guy. You see what I said about my pal Blacksad? Doesn't even know you, and he's already offering you a seat. So, cat got your tongue, John? Good, because you need to listen to the lady. I brought you a client.
Right, let's see if I can. Yeah, okay. Basic settings, advanced settings, that's video settings, isn't it? Audio, contrast adjustment. Cat senses, move character. No, I don't want that controls. I want. Aha. That's what I want. This has the stink of a bad 70s detective movie done in the back alley of a bar. Like The Room. Not noir game. Film noir. I did not hit her, I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. I mean, that's handhold tutorial by any stretch of the imagination, isn't it? It's like, here, take a sit down, press this button here, you press this button to start the game. She starts telling me everything about it.
That's why we need to find him soon, or we will have a very serious problem.
Thanks for the information and the picture. They'll really come in handy. Let me see if I have this straight.
Where's the subtitles? Okay.
Bobby Yale, a boxer at Dunn's gym, has a crucial fight against the reigning champion in 2 weeks. But he disappeared 2 days ago.
Yes.
Your father, Joe Dunn, boxing manager and gym owner, hanged himself 2 days ago.
Yes.
In short, if Bobby Yale is a no-show for his fight, you'll have to pay a fine. But since you don't have the cash on hand, your father's gym would have to close.
Yes.
So you want me to find Bobby Yale?
Yes. No. Jake wants you to find Bobby.
Oh, I see. Well, first of all, Jake and I go way back, but he's not here out of friendship. Frankly, if you want to find Bobby Yale, I'm your best shot.
Damn it, John.
For this
You
game,
take the
yes,
case
yes,
up
you
high.
are.
I will, but we're talking about Madison Square Garden. The stakes are high, which can only mean things will get ugly behind the scenes. Not to mention pricey.
Yes, Mr. Blacksad. If you find Yale...
Which I will.
And he fights, I'll be able to pay you whatever you ask for.
You see, I'm trying to be on the side of honest here, you know? Whether it's a detriment to me or not. Dilly's Liquors, eh? And look, the Theatre 1. Chompy. Or Champy.
I know you already went to Yale's apartment and found nothing, but I'll search it myself at some point. That cleaning lady, Mary, Purnell, the one who found Joe Dunn's body, she works part-time at Sam's Diner, just down the road on the left, right?
That's right.
I think I might pay her a visit as well. And the gym, of course, and see what I can find. Okay, I think I've got enough to start with for now.
I'm moving in any direction.
Is that done? Wow.
Gone and done it. You like good sax, don't you? Right, once the door is open, you can go through the notes and have, so you have taken during the investigation. The information you want to see in order to get the corresponding section, okay? Eugene. The deduction screen. You gotta fly. No worries, Ping. It's a correspondence section, okay. Not make you okay. Well, I'd like to make some. Well, that should be the tutorial bit done. It's no noose. I can't do it.
What leads a man to do something like this? Life's already dealt me a fair share of blows, but...
Now the question is why. No news is good news.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
And let your noose into the world. Right, all collected clues restored in Blacksad's mind. Okay, when you find a new clue, it'll pop up. Right, okay. God, when I said tutorial, I didn't mean this. This.
I once shredded a bag like that, just out of pure rage. On the surface, it seems dry, but there's no dust, and it's damp underneath. It could have fallen the day Dunn died.
Yeah, what a nuisance. Oh yeah, where did they go? Let's Oh, hang on, that wasn't loose, so the paint... No problem. No shirt, no shoes. Are you good at making excuses as difficult to excel at anything else? No pain, no gain. Hey, there's a fountain there, hang on.
Joe Dunn, the boxing coach. You hear anything about his death?
Blacksad, is that you?
I'm just asking a simple question, Chief. Do you have any information on Joe Dunn's suicide?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks for asking. Too much work as usual. I haven't been able to assign an officer to that Joe Dunn suicide case. You haven't even heard of it.
You know I'm bound by client detective confidentiality privileges.
And you know I'm bound by law enforcement confidentiality. If you find anything relevant or start feeling a bit more talkative, give me a call. Always a pleasure, John.
Weekly speaking, the legend of what's news.
Hey, Weekly, this is...
John, did you get my pictures?
Yes, and...
That rhinoceros has one big horn. And the girl, hot damn. You want me to find out her name? Please, pretty please.
No, Weekly. Look, the rhinoceros came by and offered me money to keep quiet.
Wow. Are we talking petty cash or big bucks?
The latter.
That's my boy. Good job, Blacksad.
Your boy Blacksad didn't take the money.
He is, isn't he?
What?
Listen, Weekly.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't the right thing to do. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, let's just change the subject. Hey, I heard something weird's going on at this gym. What was the name? Dunn's gym. Didn't you have a pal down there? Can I talk to her? I heard a woman's running it now. A boxing gym. Now, that's what I call news.
Actually, I'm working on a case for the gym owner. But you're putting me on the spot here. Let me settle into things before you do anything, will you?
All right, but make it quick. See ya.
Okay then. Let's call the rhinoceros' wife before we go. Okay. Why is he not holding the phone up to his ear?
Hello?
Blacksad here.
Please don't tell me my husband...
Yes, Mrs. Colbert. I'm afraid you were right to hire me.
Oh, that filthy good for nothing! I'm gonna rip his horn out!
Okay, so. You're going to head off? No worries, Michael. I shall hopefully catch you tomorrow as we finish off the
Good
Doom
morning,
3
sir.
DLC, or the first one.
Good morning to you.
John Blacksad, Private Eye. Would you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Not at all. Proceed, Your Honor.
Were you here on Sunday afternoon?
Yes, indeed, kind prince.
He's blind
I
as well.
came down to watch TV after having run the New York City Marathon in record time.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Well, there is indeed. Move. You're blocking my view of this wonderful sunset. It just so happens that you can, apple of my eye, do this old man a favor and bring him some sustenance.
All right.
Just crossing inequity yet. Find Hall of Fame sports cards. Keep in mind that it's you who finds these cards and that the collection is not relevant to the storyline. Oh, okay. You can choose to open the album and see the card that's played in its slot, or you can continue to play. Okay. Yeah, a fetch quest. Oh, yeah. You've just said this. Just as pulling yam into the room. Yarn. Yam, yam, yarn. Yarn, yam.
I might just be the last person in New York without a TV. If I had only taken that rhino's money.
Right, so I can't go that way now. Okay. So how linear is this going to be? You never know, we could have had another sticker there. Can't go up the fire escape. So he'd like some foods. So where's Top Cat right about now? Hey, Officer Dibble. Joe Dunn's, yeah. You done did it now. Perhaps it's not that way then. Oh, hello.
Mary Purnell, the person who found Dunn's body, works a block away from the gym. I'm certain she can give me the kind of information that...
Hey! Watch where you're going, you jerk! You looking for trouble, moron?
Sorry. Really, I'm sorry.
You better be, you wuss!
Hey, I'm walking here. We buy some from here, we can give it back to the disabled gentle goat thing person.
And there you go. We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Come back soon. Welcome to Sam's Diner. What can I get for you?
Blacksad, Private Eye. I work for Sonia Dunn. I need to ask you some questions about Joe Dunn.
Sure. But I'm working right now.
Bless you.
Maybe later?
Please, I need to find Bobby Yale as soon as possible. And I think you can help me.
All right.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
I barely know her, but she looks like a smart girl, poor thing.
Okay.
Any ideas where Bobby Yale could be?
How am I supposed to know? He's rarely there when I clean the gym. Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
What do you think about Jake Ostiambi?
Who? Who's that?
A big gorilla. Boxer, too. A friend of Joe Dunn's.
Oh, yeah. I barely know him. I don't like how he looks at me.
Okay.
Let's talk a bit more about Joe Dunn. Can you tell me how you found Dunn's body?
Well, I thought I was alone. I clean early in the morning before Mr. Dunn comes in.
Oh, so you have keys to the gym.
Yes, of course. There was paint on the floor, so I thought it'd be a busy morning. And then I saw him, hanging there, like a baby mobile over a crib. Then I think I panicked. When I calmed down, I called the police and waited outside. Sorry, that's all I can say.
Don't worry. But if you remember anything else, let me know.
Yeah.
How was Joe Dunn outside the gym?
I wouldn't know. I only saw him at the gym or right there. That was his spot. I think everyone liked him.
What kind of boss was Joe Dunn?
A good one. Always paid on time, never raised his voice. If I asked for the day off, he even cleaned the gym.
Thanks, but I still don't get why he'd commit suicide. heard his relationship with his daughter wasn't ideal.
Oh, really? Poor man. I don't have kids, but that has to be really hard.
His wife died years ago. Maybe he never got over it.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he did. That was a long time ago.
Maybe he simply had money issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be. The gym didn't really get that dirty lately.
Okay.
Can I ask you about your job?
Which one?
How long have you worked at the gym?
It's been, what, 4 or 5 years? Although, I don't think I'll be able to set foot in there again.
This must be really hard for you. I'm sorry. Tell me about your work here in the diner.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Hospital, guessing.
I love it. My boss.
Oh, glad to hear that. Other than the diner and the gym, you don't work anywhere else, right?
I wouldn't have the time, although I'm not sure I want to continue working at the gym.
It might be best to stay away from the gym, at least for a while, for your own well-being. In due time, things might change.
Joey used to say the same thing. Maybe. I don't know. Thanks.
Can I have a hamburger, please?
Oh, sure. Regular or cheese?
I think I'll get the cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm. You want fries? A drink?
No, that's it.
Okay. Is that for here or to go, then?
To go, please.
One cheeseburger to go, Sam.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So as you probably guessed, that was the hospital again wanting me to speak to Mum because I wasn't over yesterday, and she's wondering when anybody's coming over. But when I speak to her, she starts shouting at me saying, "Oh, your brother's not away." It's like, yes, he has been. So who, you know, and yeah, she's claiming I'm lying to her. So it's like, and I've told them multiple times not to do it that way, and yet they still did. I go to them, well, is she not on she's still on antibiotics? Oh, she's not on them. Well, why not?
Smells tasty.
Bloody hospital.
My pal is going to lick his chops.
And this is also proof from what I'm saying, so if they need more proof needed. But I'm sorry to actually, you know.
They look puffy and tired. Sleepless nights, hectic days, or has she been crying? Perhaps all of the above. Smells like cinnamon. No, cinnamon and burgers.
Yeah, especially when they're definitely not listening to us. And every time they do it, it's the same thing.
Her handwriting is nice and neat.
Your burger is ready.
All right, I'll let you enjoy your meal.
4 people used the back door that very same night.
What?
Well, I might be blind as a bat, but as you can certainly see, I have 2 wonderfully functional ears.
4 people used the back door 2 days ago?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, blind as a goat, more like, yeah.
Who was the first person to use the back door?
Someone big. Unlocked the door, stepped inside, then came right back out.
Who was the second person to use the back door?
A man. Just a few minutes after the first person. He came back out muttering, "Ungrateful bastard." Then, he threw something in the trash and walked back in. Oh, no, wait. Before that, he gave me a coin. A coin? I mean, do I look like I need spare change, huh? I mean, I'm staying at the million-star hotel, for God's sake.
Who was the third person to use the back door?
Judging by the quiet footsteps, I'd say it was someone small. I'd say it was about 30 minutes after the second person came out. Whoever it was threw something in the trash and stood in front of me for a moment. Then I heard a click. And finally, I heard trailing laughter in that direction.
Who was the fourth person to use the back door?
Someone big. I recall heavy breathing. The person left in a hurry, running in that direction.
There's a chest expander in your cart.
A what expander?
A thingamajig with 3 springs.
Oh, the thingamajig with springs. Oh, I got it from the trash back there.
I bet you have. Wah, wah. It may be awful, but it's a distraction, trust me.
Looks like someone used it as a punching ball. I wonder what it's like to be blind. Would I cope? Blind and legless. How does he get by? Looks like someone used it as a punching ball.
So where else is there? What, one more round the eyes?
Blind and legless. How does he get by? Could he have been a train conductor?
Legoless.
Where did you get that paint can?
In a trash can in the back. A paint can and a thingamajig with springs. What a night!
You were acting a bit strange before, but now you seem fine. Why is that?
Hey, you got great vision, sense of smell, and hearing. Why is that?
Well, I'm a cat.
Well, I'm a goat.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Sorry guys, that's taking it out of me, that. Yeah, I might. I'm gonna take a break shortly. can't go up there. Oh, wait, I can go up there. Right, okay. Right, there was a bit up there that I did see. Wall of Fame, right, okay. Nice handwriting. So paint can in the trash and that. Okay, so there's nothing. Okay, so they don't add up, so we need more clues yet then. Okay. There's no way up there onto that roof part, was there?
I remember that fight, back when Jake was coming up the ranks. I better leave these two alone. Looks like Dunn liked to measure his daughter and Bobby Yale each year. Sonia's measurements stop at 18, and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17. Sonia's measurements stop at 18, and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17.
Assignment. Right, is there anything else here? I haven't really checked the lock room area, have I? I'll let you make your own jokes for that one. Nothing really there.
Locked. But a true detective never leaves home without his... Huh? Sometimes even the most experienced detective has to go home to get his lockpicks. I hope that wasn't a client. Although probability would suggest a cold call. Or, even worse, the War Veterans Therapy Group. I was pretty sure I left the lockpicks on the table.
Right, where's the lockpicks then? He said about keeping them on the table. Why did you leave the keys upon the table?
You can't really call yourself a detective if you're a teetotaler. But that's not what that bottle is for. The truth? I used tequila to clean my lockpicks. In fact, I just finished cleaning them when that rhino walked in. Maybe we knocked them down during the fight. good old Weekly did a fine job with these pictures. I wonder if that rhino would ever have the nerve to use it.
I keep moving it at the time when the thing comes back up, don't I?
What did you do to earn the admiration of a millinery cultured distant cousin? What if the only thing that keeps you going is the very thing that won't let you move on? It's too soon to say goodbye. She wouldn't hear me anyway.
Anything else here needs it? No? No. Okay. I'll get the lockpicks wherever they are. Whiskey and...
Smells good. Tasted even better the day Smirnoff brought it, in exchange for a favor. A favor no cop should ever be paid for. Police Commissioner Smirnoff smoked that cigarette. Judging by the way he put it out, he was pretty nervous.
Well, that's no good, is it?
Most detectives feel safe with a gun in their pocket. Me, I prefer lockpicks. At least I know these little fellows won't backfire.
Nice.
Where the hell did you go, John? I thought you were on the case.
Hey, I'm just doing my job. Next stop, Bobby Yale's place.
All right. Just try to be a bit more communicative. You made a crappy impression, and now Sonia has second thoughts about you.
Sometimes I also use it to type out reports that nobody reads and invoices that nobody pays.
Well, another one of those.
I never understood why I had to be born in New York, but the real issue is why I'm still here. Looking back,
I want to go back to
I
the
wish I'd
gym
never
to get
found
the
my lockpicks.
lockpicking
Maybe I
done
wouldn't
on
have gone back to the
that
gym.
lock everything
All
done.
hell was about to break loose. Bobby Yale's place was on the way, so I decided to drop by, lockpicks in hand. The gym could wait.
Nice that it didn't give me that chance, wasn't it?
Sonia and Jake had already searched the place, to no avail. But a good detective would have better luck. I know it might not seem like it, but... When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude. At least in the novels. When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude. At least in the novels.
It's not letting me...
Okay, who am I kidding? Okay,
Oh,
who
what?
am I
Now
kidding?
it's not even letting me move.
When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude.
There we go.
Well, well, well. Long time no see. You actually did it. You ruined my life. But trust me, you'll pay for this now that my partner is sleeping.
Damn cat. Well done, Colbert.
Welcome back, dude.
Now. How about this? For every wrong answer, I'm gonna give it to you with this club. Deal?
Hey, couldn't we just talk it out?
Wrong answer. First, well, second question. What the hell are you doing here?
I'm a private eye. Sonia Dunn hired me to find Bobby Yale.
I hate detectives. Alrighty, let's try again. What the hell are you doing
Yeah, in
here?
both senses.
I swear I'm a detective.
And I swear, I hate detectives. Alrighty, let's try again. What the hell are you doing here?
It should start to swell any moment now. It should start to swell any moment now. A shamrock? Is he Irish?
Now, where were we? What the hell are you doing here?
Are you of Irish descent?
I've got an Irish boss, just like my friend Colbert here. I'm sure the name O'Leary rings a bell, right?
Desmond O'Leary. If you live in New York City, you've certainly heard of the richest bookie in town. After everything that's happened, I was beginning to feel like this case was finally moving forward.
Wrong answer.
But I was wrong.
Seriously, what the hell are you doing here?
I know your friend Colbert and his wife.
Now he wants to insult you. All right then, he's all yours. All right. Now it's your turn. I'll call the boss.
You'll be sorry for what you did to me, pal.
Desmond, we caught some damn detective snooping around Bobby Yale's place. Yeah, hired by Dunn's daughter. Safe and sound? What do you mean, exactly? Oh, sure. Will do. Colbert, stop hitting him, you beast.
What a shame. We were just getting to know each other.
Thanks, pal.
So, what else can you tell me about Dunn's death?
Well, not much. My memory's not what it used to be.
Gotta go flying for a bit, suss out my system. No worries, man. As I say, give your thingy a check, your BIOS, to see whether you want any update or you need an update on it.
Dunn wasn't black, but he allowed you and Bobby Yale to train here.
Yeah, this was the first integrated gym in the city, I think.
Do you have any idea where Bobby Yale could be?
Not a clue.
I dropped by Bobby Yale's apartment. I think he might be involved with O'Leary, the bookmaker.
You sure? Yale had some dark years, no doubt, but Dunn turned him into a decent guy. I'm no detective, but I wouldn't follow that lead.
If Yale's gonna fight the reigning champion, he's got a big career ahead of him.
He hasn't lost a single fight since he turned pro. The little bastard beat the socks off me a few years back.
You said Yale joined a gang back in the day? Know which one?
Hell, I don't know, John. This is New York City. There are more gangs than people.
Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Yeah, and his wife, Bobby's mom, died shortly after. Dunn is the closest thing the family the poor kids had ever since.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
She's hot, ain't she?
It seems like her father's death didn't really upset her.
Well, she likes to play it cool, which makes her really hot.
You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, I've known her since she was a baby. But she sure has grown, if you get my drift. I hadn't seen her since she left for college about 4 years ago.
What was Joe Dunn like?
He was a decent man. Have you seen all those slogans on the wall? Those motivational phrases? Joe really believed in them. All of them.
He played the saxophone, right?
Yeah, pretty well for a white boy. But he quit when his wife died. Makes no sense, right? I mean, nothing draws chicks like the brass. Why quit when you're finally free? Ha 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 ha.
Joe Dunn or Joey Dunn?
Huh? Nobody called him Joey. Well, maybe his wife. Although, she didn't call him anything after she died.
I better let you get back to your drills.
All right.
Right. Get all those. I do not condone the language used on the locker, by the way. But as people know me, that's a given.
The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it. Not sure what to make of the outcome.
What the hell? Jake, give me one good reason not to smash in your face. What the hell are you doing in my locker?
I'm a detective. That's what I do.
Yeah, and my friend too. But that's what I thought.
Get off me.
Sometimes, John, I could just punch you.
Deductions. Okay.
Well, I know this much. The chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale. Smells like paint.
Hey.
The proud South.
We're dealing with thingies then. We're dealing with racial overtones of this in this.
Bastards. Of course.
So there's another assumption I can make. Okay.
Arthur Tucker painted the racial slur on Yale's locker.
So I've got to find one more.
Why do you have that pen, Jake? What mess are you in?
So it won't say it works for O'Leary.
Okay, Jake.
I told you.
Desmond O'Leary.
Huh?
I know you work for him.
Now you're just making stuff up. Why would you say that?
I saw the shamrock in your locker. I know what it means.
Okay, let's say you're right. So what? What are you gonna do, huh?
I'm a detective. What do you think I'll do?
Yeah, definitely better detective than friend. All right. You win, pussycat. Business isn't going that well lately. Natalia was my last well-paying job, and it's been a while. Then O'Leary shows up and offers me a bodyguard contract. What was I supposed to do?
You could have said no.
Yeah, like you never take shady business.
I'd never take a job like that. As a matter of fact, I turned one down today.
Hey, O'Leary might run an illegal gambling operation, but it's not like he's killing people or conning widows. And I'm just a bodyguard. I make sure no one gets hurt. What I do, including my contract and paycheck, is 100% legal. How bad can that be?
O'Leary pays you with dirty money, and you're part of a criminal organization. There's no two ways about it, but that's not what bothers me. I know you're covering up O'Leary's role in Joe Dunn's death.
Huh? O'Leary? No way. I mean, I don't think so.
Jake, please.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it now. I was here the day Dunn died.
Go on.
I had to take care of some business for O'Leary. He makes me wear the shamrock when I work for him. As you know, I left the damn thing in my locker.
Say no more. You came in the back door.
How did you... Yeah, that's it. Joe had mentioned he'd been painting that afternoon, but I forgot. I stopped in my tracks when I saw him screaming bloody murder at Bobby Yale at the top of the scaffold.
Okay.
Did this happen often?
Not in the last few years. Apparently, Bobby wanted to do something. Something that horrified Joe. So, Joe threatened to call off the fight against Stone and kick him out of the gym for good. I didn't want them to see me, so I left.
Jake, why didn't you tell me?
See, I knew you'd be mad.
Obviously.
I'm sorry, John. I should have said something.
Don't worry. We all make mistakes. Time to go. I need to think about everything you just told me.
Thanks, John.
Okay, so there's no assumption yet.
Miss Dunn, can I run a couple of questions by you?
If they'll help you find Yale, go ahead.
What's in those papers you're going through?
Red tape.
Great. If you find something, please let me know.
I thought you were the detective. You do your job, and I'll do mine.
What can you tell me about Jake?
I thought you were friends. Guess I was wrong. He and my father were friends, so don't go down that road.
Did you get along with Bobby Yale? Okay. Forget it.
I wouldn't give a damn about him if it weren't for this stupid Jim his stupid fight is supposed to save. Happy?
Wow.
What do you think about Mary, the cleaning lady?
Can't say. I barely know her. And I'm not one who's quick to judge other people.
Nice and steady heartbeat. Big, bright eyes. Looks well rested. Either she didn't mourn her father, or she really knows how to work that makeup. What the?
What's wrong?
Someone's taking pictures from the rooftop.
Are you sure?
I'll go take a look.
Now, who's that rope for, Miss Dunn?
Weakly. What the hell are you doing here?
Well, Lisa saved him.
Hey, look! Isn't that Cassidy?
Don't change the subject, you sad little...
Why don't we settle this over ice cream, huh, John? Just like in the good old days.
How did you get up here? I don't want anyone to see you.
Oh. Wow. So I wonder whether the other person walked in.
Everyone, even the most
the
hapless
rooftop.
of creatures, has a gift. Something that makes them special, that makes them worth knowing. Foul-smelling Weekly is no exception. No matter what he does, it's impossible to stay mad at him for too long.
This bourbon shake is delicious. Want a taste?
You know I don't like milk.
Your loss. So, Joe Dunn hangs himself and leaves his gym to his daughter, which makes her the first woman to run a boxing gym, I think.
I don't think Dunn killed himself.
What? Do you have a suspect? Any leads?
No, it's just a hunch. Although... I haven't identified the murderer just yet. But trust me, I will.
Of course. And now that I've got your back, what could possibly go wrong?
Many things.
Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just a hunch. I wouldn't bet my life on it. I've got other suspects, like O'Leary, the bookmaker.
Desmond O'Leary? The same O'Leary who used to date Helen Moore? America's sweetheart? Now that's a woman.
And then there's the Walrus. Who was that guy?
Come on. You've never heard of Frank Cassidy? The president of the Boxing Managers Association?
Who's also Stone's agent, Bobby Yale's rival.
Hey, he might have a motive, right? He might know something about Dunn's death, right?
I decided to ask Weekly to investigate Cassidy. My reasons? Weekly was right. Cassidy could have had a motive to kill Dunn. Weekly had already proven to be nosy. The farther I kept him from the gym, the better. But with Weekly, you just never know what the best approach might be. Should I give him an order, or a subtle suggestion? Yeah, you might be right about Cassidy. But, it won't be easy to make him talk. He seems like a pretty tough cookie. Only a thorough and efficient detective could pull it off. But the problem is, I already got enough on my plate.
You're a lucky man, John Blacksad.
I don't follow.
You just found the thorough detective you need.
Oh, of course. What a great idea. How did I not think of you?
Hey, don't sweat it. But you'll have to do me a favor. Tell Sonia Dunn that a legendary journalist from What's News wants an interview.
Weekly, please.
Well, if not, bye-bye, Cassidy.
You know, there's a third option. What if I tell Sonia to sue you for spying on her?
You wouldn't.
Try me.
Okay, you win.
So, was there really someone on the roof?
There was, but it was just a friend of mine.
Oh, so now your friends are spying on me.
Look, I had nothing to do with it. I even got him to stop.
Sure you did.
Yeah, it did actually.
Did you and your father get along?
Let's just say our relationship got better when I left for Sunny University. An 8-hour drive from here.
Meaning?
I'll lay it out for you, Mr. Blacksad. My father, Joe Dunn, disappeared the day my mother died. He became a shell of himself. Joe Dunn, my legal guardian. A man who gave me food, shelter, clothing, and an education. And that's more than you need to know.
I saw you arguing with a guy named Cassidy. What did he want?
Remember the fight that needs to take place in order to save this gym?
Well, Cassidy manages Yale's rival, Stone. the reigning champion.
If Bobby doesn't show up, he'll lose money. Maybe not a lot, but enough to care.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Yes, yes, we do.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth. Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Okay, so...
I'd like to take a look inside that safe now. Could you give me the combination?
I'd love to help you, but my mother's birthday used to be the combination, but I already tried it.
Seemed like a happy family.
Well, it's an interesting game, isn't it?
Could you tell me your birthday?
Of course. March 6th.
And the year?
I'm 24, Mr. Blacksad. You do the math.
No luck.
Might as well try a random one just in case, you know.
Damn.
How about Sonia's height?
Sonia's measurements stop at 18, and there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17. Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
I have a feeling it's to do with the height.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth. No luck.
Right, so that's not working. See, I thought it would have been the height, but that's obviously something that wasn't looked at potentially. So okay. So who do we go see next then? there doesn't seem to be anything here to do the hunch bit, so... Do we go see old man Willikins at the back again?
Do you remember anything else about Joe Dunn and Buddy Yale's argument?
No, not really, no. Only Joe yelling. If you do, I'll call off the fight and kick you out of the gym.
Not all folks are as open-minded as Dunn. I happen to know who painted the lockers. Arthur Tucker.
I knew it. I knew it was him, that bastard. I'm gonna whip the white out of him.
So who do we go see next? What's our next move? Gonna check Thingy out the back here, and then what I may do is go up on the roof, see if I can go over that platform.
Do you remember anything else about the day you found the thingamajig with the springs and the paint can?
Yeah, no. Wait, yeah. Well, no. Now that I think of it, no. Hey, pal, how about thanking a good-looking goat with a cigarette?
Of course. Here you go.
Yeah, you think you're not responsible for my pathetic state? Think you're not to blame? It's the government that shipped me off to war.
They shipped me off too.
Oh, right. So then you know what it's like to kill too. Well, then another sad hobo shouldn't be a problem for you, Professor.
Yeah, I killed people.
And yet, you don't want to help me die. Wait, but that's not what I wanted to say. Oh, well, you know we goats tend to jump from one thing to another. The government paid for everything. Army fatigues, rations, weapons, lodging at hookers, drugs. Do you know where that money comes from? The taxes! Your taxes, my dear friend. You help them cut my legs. They declare war every chance they get, so that the weapon industry that finances their campaigns gets richer and richer and richer. And that's how we finance their wars. So the slightest connection with corruption turns us into accomplices. Unless one manages to keep at arm's length. That is what I did, my loyal disciple, at the Million Star Hotel. So, do you like your master, the Great?
Hey, what's your name? You never told me.
Right, so we didn't get much more out of him. I'll try to go up on the roof. Try to go across that bit.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
And then before we head back to the apartment, oh, that's a good reason why we came across the loop up from there as well. Oh no, it's been moved. Okay. So that bit's been moved, so we can't go down there. Can't go up there. Right, okay, so we're going to go back to the apartment then. Oh, hello.
Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
Does the postman always leave your mail on the floor?
I don't know, I...
What's wrong?
It's my mother's wedding ring.
Oh.
Who had it?
I don't know. My father wore it on his pinky finger after she died.
Not always, apparently.
Will you find out why?
Sure, but there's something else I'm worried about. This might have something to do with, Bobby Yale's disappearance.
Oh my, yes. It could be. Will you please give me a moment?
Of course.
Aha. New deductions. Okay. The handwriting.
Okay. Mary put the wedding ring in the envelope and wrote Sonia Dunn on it. But why did she have the ring in the first place?
The handwriting.
Were Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
Deduction.
if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe.
Yes?
I need to ask you some questions.
Go on.
And there it was, Mary's birthday, a week prior to that very day.
Ding.
I never would have taken Dunn for a gun owner.
Oh, the last will and testament of him.
You open the safe?
Yeah, and I think you need to see this. Can you tell me what it says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
Do you think Bobby Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
All right. Thanks.
We're going to go back to the diner. So here's what I'm starting to think. Mary and Bobby Yale were an item. Are an item. Joey Dunn found out about it. Bobby had him killed.
I know you're hiding something.
What?
You know what? You're the only woman who ever called Dunn Joey, except his late wife.
My goodness. I can't talk here. My shift is over in 10 minutes. Can you wait a while?
Can I get a refill over here, Mary?
Coming right up.
Mary Purnell, the angel Joe Dunn found in his golden years.
We'd been seeing each other for almost 2 years. It all started with, well, weekdays I start cleaning the gym at dawn, before my shift at the diner. Joey always came in early, just a little after I got there. He used to say it was the best time for the worst task of the day.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant. Say no more. Paperwork.
He really hated it. One morning, he saw me crying. I was having a rough day and...
Sure. Maybe you just wanted to draw his attention.
No. Why would you say that? He pointed at the coffee machine. You need a cup of joe and some fresh air. That was the first of many cups on the rooftop.
Which is where you seduced him.
I'm a decent woman, Mr. Blacksad. You might be too young to understand this, but real love has little to do with seduction. One day, we realized those rooftop coffees were the best part of our day. So we began to spend more time together.
But you never told anyone. Or perhaps you told someone else?
No one. Joey didn't want Sonia to hear about it from someone else before we were sure of the relationship. He was afraid that our relationship would only make matters worse. Until one day, on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. And we decided to turn those moments into a lifetime.
So he asked you to marry him?
Yes, of course. He gave me the wedding ring and we decided to tell the world. He said he needed to share that happiness with his little girl. Turns out, he wasn't that happy after all.
What about Yale? Wasn't he like a son to him?
Maybe you already noticed, I have a slight cold. I really should be heading home.
Thanks for sharing all that with me. Take care.
I lost my scarf a while back, not sure where. And now, if you'll excuse me, that's my bus stop. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Blacksad.
Right.
The plot's gonna thicken here, isn't it? Mary has a cold. Okay, so go in here one more time. Let's see if we can speak to Sonia. See if there's anything else she's seen. If not, then we're gonna call it there. I think for an extra stream it's been quite fruitful, really. But yeah, sorry for the feeling down after we get another same conversation that I've had twice before in the past weekend.
I never asked about the gym's insurance.
That's exactly what I'm reading now. So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
I think I know who had your mother's ring.
You do?
Mary Purnell. I think she was in love with your father.
Thank you. Thank you.
You see, I've got this friend. He's a journalist, and the thing is, well, he would like to interview you.
Why?
A woman running a boxing gym? That's quite the story.
And how did this friend of yours find out, exactly?
I'm pretty sure he saw the,
I don't even want to hear you. I just hope you prove your professional worth before the day is over.
There's something I never asked you about your father's will. Congratulations. You're one lucky lady.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
All right. Thanks.
Right, so nothing much else there. Okay, head back to the place. Head back to my place, and then that's what we'll call it.
I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain. I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
Okay. Is there anything else we can do? Or is that it? Because I believe there was no hunches there. Right. So that's what we're going to call it then. Thank you very much for being here for both of the games today. Black Mirror completed. Fantastic. This we've just started. Really, we're going to have to get into the meat and bones of it, which will be continued on Sunday. Tomorrow, actually there won't be a stream tomorrow afternoon because it's Carer's Cafe, and I think I could do with that, to be fair. But it will be tomorrow night for some more Doom 3, and then probably Wednesday. But yeah, I've been Lord Teamaker. I hope you've had a good day. Take care. I will see you tomorrow evening. And goodbye.